Welcome to a special episode of Yakrai Production, where we celebrate the remarkable journey of Amanda TV, a YouTube channel that has captivated audiences from the heart of Darlong village, Saibwal, in North Tripura. In Tripura, where entertainment like music, dance and comedy often takes the spotlight among the youth, Amanda TV has emerged as a unique platform offering a blend of science-based education and captivating do-it-yourself projects. Behind this inspiring channel is a dedicated creator Salem Thara Darlong, who has turned obstacles into opportunities, bringing innovation and hands-on learning to millions of viewers worldwide. From humble beginnings in a remote village, Amanda TV has grown to an impressive 7.69 lakh subscribers and a rich archive of 645 videos. This channel is not just about entertainment, but it's about fostering curiosity, creativity, and a love for learning. In today's episode, our interviewer, Opa Benjamin, will sit down with the visionary behind Amanda TV. We'll explore the origins of the channel, the inspiration behind its unique content, and the journey that led to its phenomenal success.
Join us as we delve into the world of Amanda TV, its journey, its creator, and the secrets behind its phenomenal success. Tunhen zona tenten ka hongne kintia yakrai special production interview mangin ma zona chu nirem chang pain niloi thongven tia zona masak chem chu. Can you tell us something about yourself? Nangma michang na tenten ni chang na chika toy har kate in yang selin la kin oya.
Kirming chu Salem Thara Darlong Saibwal Khomi ke changa YouTube channel kinaya Amanda TV ti in
Iten kari man lo izir yang sel timo.
Kay mahi BA tukizoya. Changa science project kahin ke interest.
Lo maom. Zona in nacho. Our second questions will be: can you tell us about the inspiration behind Amanda TV and focusing on DIY, do-it-yourself, science-based content? Tinacho, ma Amanda TV ni tan o ni hongin tan o. Nina Amanda TV ni tan hin DIY project angka kerhi ni hong tan na imu purna na ngape machung chang chu toy kan hong trilin lakin oi
BA ke zirzo han thoding kengai to sarkar thong na hin le in sabai ve loi hata malaya han YouTube channel li hong ve in lang ketia
matiangan nen ka thai oling mo lo maom. Next question, what is the story behind the name Amanda TV? Amanda TV kerhi ilei mo aloi chang ti hi yakrai angkana hokin oya chang
YouTube channel ai hong hin YouTube channel reming hangai po ding hin tai manilak thina changa khongin kai hom reming dang dang chuk loi ngai to be thwa changa my simple taka changa ma Amanda TV kinai no reming hi Amanda chang lai han stylish nema MNDA TV to pronunciation na chang no Amanda TV zo ka chang
lo ma On our next question, so we have operating from such a remote location like a Darlong village, a rural place where you don't have such a sufficient internet coverage or sophisticated equipment available at your disposal. What challenges do you initially face and how do you overcome them? What keeps you motivating to do such project? Tinachu mangka khopa mun chikte mun hoin nungan tangin mangkata project lian kan leong ilake harsat na tam kan e tok ti hikin sabe male chun mane harsat na he chu ingkan mon hong ne liama machun a I chem hin mo nang ma hin ma in ne theding chun ke nen nen hoi
2018 9 top han YouTube channel ke juktana machun malai han internet plan Jio asok ma chun internet plan ha atlut em lai han YouTube channel ke la thobit no changa
media explore him sima harsat no mo
ma Jio juktan ha chun kai hom ke thong nge a ke idea
manung chun ingkan mo I mo harsat na ni itong chem ma ne hong thotanan tang hen ilam panga harsat na man tina in sumnipuan nang azuk ruan ding hom changmai the hi tiang lungwa arzukin tlak idea dang nei ma tiang ma changmai the no lemo maybe something like exploration exposure ma tiang hom chun imo difficulties
first chun sum YouTube channel starting chun chika investment và azuk ngai college ke zuk zoi hante pocket money ma kenai tam no
sin nai nei no amo
mà chem chu challenges changa Jio ha chu free lo yong chang lo internet plan ha chu i man da
harsat na ta toy ka ding chun okay
rem chang zo.
Thank you. Next question will be Menda TV has gained significant subscribers, or I might say followers, with staggering 7.69 lakhs, and you have a rich full library as well, not less than 645 video as of today. So what do you think contributed to your channel success? Ni library hi ninaitam toka machun nanga zui pola homi 7.69 lakhs layang changa male chun maram hin thotling na ni mu I chem hin mo maza ka hi thotling na nang nei I ma san chema ni hoi
YouTube cái dục tan ding han YouTube tan hin narana chang ve no planning chu ke loi nei ta ka kitan ma in changa ki dục tan ha chun nung voi ka kitan tak chun mong loya I tho ha ke tum lai han voi ka kitan loi nung ha chun success ke success ma ka chu ole views ke mu no homin ki upload char lai han
ni determination are strong tina chang chamo tumna ru ka chang chu lo ma Okay, thanks for the answer. And we have our next question. The next question will be did your DIY project like how to make JCB from matchbox and how to make pencil toy motorcycle at home, they have received millions of views. So how do you come up with these creative ideas? Ma project a big in project tam ka niloi thota comment ma project in kahi tam ka views ni naya subscriber tam ka unbox puya ma ang kata thil changchanga hong suak pui lungvar in ka lekin mo ni hong nei thina ole in kan mo ni ngai tu na ni mang ve thin
idea hi chu YouTube channel ai competitors hai na iman thove ma original idea chuan chang no chang homen ma how to make toy motorcycle pencil toy motorcycle mita ai jok jong ve mi hen iman isiam hai jok ena ma chun a material sani nei ve kip mo ni jok ena ni nei kip no chun ni nei hai han hay improvise ni tia ma nang man improvise changa mi ta ni copy tho nang ma idea chia chang loi
changa ma role chun e zone ho sun jom o chu tun hen science based educational content hin loi mang chok chang len ma chu chika ni la hang thil fia dapin la kin o san chu tun lai chun injin na tiang ho me na education policy thar hong ta ka male chun maraman vocational studies ti velo mangkata hai tamka han zirna in loi manglen nang ma hin loi thota ma de ni loi thota ka changlen ma chung chang hin in kata ma content bi kha juk tlang ti ha juk sil ni te
electronics project hai he ke loi interest ve changa science tiang loi zirno min lang ke loi interest ve rima changlen YouTube ki trending han ama bak hi chu ke thot ding dang ke thai dang hom ke mu chong no chang lai han
ma chu chen ma ro chun kin hoi oi jok chu it ni what materials sin juk imo chang idea juk ne hin ni thil mang ro ding he in kan mo ni choose in kan mo ni zem ma chu ni hang thil the ni ti mo
fi nei ti ta ang ka han idea ขัดกับมีวิดีโอมีมาผมไอเดียในจุกลากาไม่เสียมเวทให้กิติมั้งอินเดียในจุกน่ะจะอัน materials มังหาจนในริดโนตุนมาเลยหัน materials ในหันมาอังกตาทับโมเลย improvise เขาไม่หมดน้องเสียม
inlet diramo siam inlet. Oh, okay, fine, thank you. And then I will club another question along with your answer. Is that can you walk us through the process of your creating one of your DIY project from ideas to final videos? Tina chu aputan tangin lungwar ni hang nei tetan tangin ni hong siam len zoyari ha. Hun toy ka te ni hang sil the ni tim.
Idea online den in idea izuk zonga ni hin iman siam ve ma rahman idea khat ka kinai laka materials ke zonga chang materials hin ai call ve la hin aloi available no chun online tiang ki order laka mana na siam na ding hong hlung le ki siama
chang chun an fuk loi chang hom ma mai the an fuk chang hom ma na je chun ni sun zoma. Then you complete your videos. Okay, fine, thank you. Now next question we have, what has been the most rewarding part of running Menda TV so far? Menda TV ni thon tangin ai chem monang ma hin nen lokin ne hoy.
Channel ke hong zoya men thokin channel YouTube channel siam zoya thokin ai mấy này hàng em về hạt chụp chắc các poisa lời hồng sổ về ngặt tia mà chun mà cái ta DIY project stream hay lời oi về thâu lấy hồng hắn chẳng lấy hắn mà poisa chắc các lời hồng sổ na để vang sắc tia nga thật na không chắc hồng chẳng thấy DIY project này giúp thâu hắn chắc các in ni thil oi tho ni thil oi hay ha ne tho ter
ni hobby se homa mo ni hobby se ha no eko vet. So next question will be, are there any upcoming project or maybe past videos or project that you have taken or you have yet to be taken that particularly excite you about project nong in nei ta ideas nong in nei ta ni siam ta no lem ni la siam ma ba i om chang chu abikin ni juk phur big ma juk siam dingin om be ma chu hang san tim
kita YouTube channel kita nan thok han ki main hang em ve ha chu remote control subject ha changa mo remote control toys remote control airplane hay han changa materials ai hu online homa materials ha an hlut ba ka available thamno lei han project kha thol loi thol tin om zoi tin
ni thol len zoi no ti na chang unsuccessful
ram dang tiang mo country dang tiang hay in materials available Malayan ai ni tiang te available homin aman ha double linan hlut lei han Malayan RC plane project hay hi chukila tho oi changa ai tho thai no chang
the hun kal je la chuna ma chu ala tho ni tumbe ole ne oi be
ke oi hun homi te chika ai nei tham no lei hin chang thoa
chang chu atum chu ni la oi
oi chukila oi.
So next questions, with the growing popularity of your channel, what advice do you like to give to your aspiring new YouTubers, those who are venturing in this social media platform for whatever reason may be behind? Do you have some advice or suggestions or motivational words for them, please?
Advice kinai oi chu tun lai chun YouTube competition atambe ta 2018 kin tan lai ha chun India raman YouTubers han la hoi ve ma ke loi tanin man ve thon ke hoya wa chun tun lai chun mi ne kai tha ne jok siam homin DIY channel ne hum chang sela mi ne kai tha ne jok siam homan competition atam lai han views han mu thai thin ma chang ma lai han akum hisab kumin ni kumin thum mom langan de thai mà lại han
hun a tool tina chang chmo hun chu khat ka chu hun
atun hin aloi tho oi an chun mi YouTube channel aloi tho oi he an chun ni loi tho tak chun mong loya ni success maka oi le kum ringa ka kum som ka mom na
stability na consistency a tool ve a chang chmo. Okay, finally we have this question. What do you like to be the future goal of Menda TV? Say, where do you want to see your channel in the next 5-6 years?
Tun like cari chun life hacks videos gitu 5-minute craft hay lagi ki follow via changa
mahachun previously it is more personal or there is more longevity. Now you have more short and tina chu time management angaya mo mahaya consider rita business account tian han focus nok tamat alom machun mare chun business iti chun collaborations project angka proposal ne mutak ommo le matiang hin nei ni tumbe ma chung chang chu a hokin oi cha toy kan hang sul ti mo
collaboration chung chang chun ai melen mu no lai hin company lian ai thokomin offer ai mutin no changa boy kalai 50,000 subscribers kenai lai han channel ha grow thailo ya chang han Bangalore mi khat ka youtuber denin offer ani pe ka ama channel la uploading video siam kitia 50-15 sem ding ati ti changa chama offer chu ki oi pek no cái mà channel là không focus tôi can không chun alai không grow về chẳng cái channel
dan chal hom ma son jok ti na chang chumo chang in ma tiang hin ma ne ga lu in loi ju mutang in la collaboration loi ju mutan la hun ni nei no hi hong chang nok ta tho den dai ma te lungril mangka hin nei be ole nang ma rim reng hin a propose monituman omve
oi collaboration ding hin hun hi nei ve no mi reka hen interact vel hi hun hi nei no le hun hi ke nei ve no ma chun channel homi example robot angka zoi mo hi ti ding mani han ma ka upload ke ti ya mi mo video ke mo ding re-upload thâu không
premeditated plan này à chẳng chấm
mà tiền hàng cả pun time cái dục pek tặng nó chẳng không đến maximum upload được
nè tum okay lo mau chamar wal rol chun atun hin aman masi angkan ne langthin no ni audience ni followers ni subscribers hay ni viewers hay rekin inkan mon en son vet in interaction medium of interaction hi chemo chang
Matchbox how to make with Matchbox cái thâu han cái channel là grow chắc là chẳng Malay han cái analytics cái dục anh chun most viewers by country ha có India chẳng lay han và chun topic xây dục anh chun tractor videos tuk tuk videos auto rickshaw mà cái tai anh nhớ nổi chẳng lay han direct indirect chang loin indirectly mang kata India mi ki audience maximum an chang lei han 80 to 90% an chang lei han
mang katiang
han tui lei han mang kata man ko khong siam pe ga
ma chun ne nen son pui otin na chang
direction an ka tho
so for the last questions as we wind up the interview session can you give us some small suggestion or small lines on how we as a people, the indigenous people of Tripura, the youngsters, the young generations, those who are aspiring to venture on this media platform, what would give them a concrete success, or merely, even if it is not a very concrete, what can give them a probability at least that they can come up with something very good? Ichemo tuchang kanine machun tucha tai changloin media hen loi hong explore tumve ta siala mo I ang kalek hin mo loi zukin pu cha thei siala in ning lok na an nei thei ma tiang lang chun toy ka nang thil la kin oi
channel rim mo page rim mo content creation rim ne tho ding hin i topics mo nito o en lak nitia ma the final zoile the topics ni final zoile ma topics hin viewers audience traffic atammo juk enin la YouTube han ve recharge tho la ngai angare mo de chun aloi onga changle an flok tho ding a changle tanin la changale mong chu mong loin omin la voi kan tan tak chun ke chu ke oidan chun mong loin thoi la ole kum ringa kam kum som kam nang de sia la success ni pum ha ka hangare mo
consistency ni na determination a tool a chang chumo machun mi mal tuina chain just because of hobbies mo ambition mo lechun an theino tina chang so if there is no determination
loi tum tak
so and there also has to be this idea that can sustain you all through many years, all through the journey. Tina chuman lungwar ha ni tuina zong tak kha aloi chang ve ding nen in pe na om den. Okay, thank you very much. This is all for the interview, but thank you, Mr. Sadamthara Darlong, sensational YouTuber of Tripura. This is all from our Yakrai special interview with Sadamthara Darlong. Thank you once again.